feeling like this, the healing energy.
Hello there, Cancer. I'm Bonnie Morris, a Cancer, and that's Don Rumor Rivera, a Scorpio.
Not a Cancer.
And together we are Cards and Constellations. We are the only ones that have married astrology with tarot to help you see how you can use the energy of the week to the best of your knowledge. Now, we're going to start off with the moon because there are some important things going on. We'll start by talking about the void of course. Void of course is the time between when the moon leaves one sign and goes into another. Sometimes it can only be a few minutes, sometimes it can be a couple hours. I have never seen one quite as large as we're going to have, but let's talk about it. During the void, do not start any projects. You hear me? Don't do it.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No, don't do it. No.
If you start a project, you will, I'll guarantee, have to redo the whole thing.
Don't.
Yeah. Finish up the projects you already have. Go finish the dishes, fold the laundry, whatever it is. Finish things and rest. Rest is really important. I can't emphasize that enough. Now, on the 23rd, the void, of course, will begin at 1:25 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's Arizona time. And it will stay void all day the 23rd, all day the 24th until 8:44 p.m. Now, that is incredibly long. When we have a void, of course, there is no reflection back to the earth. I want you to please check on your friends that have mental health issues because they're the ones that are truly affected. The longer it is, the harder it becomes for them. And we see a lot of mental health patients spiral down during those times. So if you know somebody, just check in on them, make sure they're doing okay. We start off the week, like I said, with the moon in Gemini, and then we have a new moon on the 25th, right after that long void, of course. It moves into the sign of Cancer, and we have a new moon. Set your intentions. What project do you want to work on for the next 2.5 years? Be specific when you're writing it down and keep it handy. Now, on the 26th at 10:15 in the evening until 11:06 p.m., there will be a void, of course. Not bad. A lot of people are going to bed anyway, but just rest. On the 27th, it moves into the sign of Leo. Now, on the 29th, Sunday, 4:02 a.m. until 4:44 a.m., it will be void, of course, and then it will move into the sign of Virgo. So those are some important things to remember. Now, Cancer, you may feel restless, and you may have a strong need to assert yourself. Being passionate and intense can sometimes spill over to impatience or even defensiveness. So be cautious there. You have a sense of emotional resilience and a depth that people can sense. Through the transformative power of emotion, you are often drawn to help others grow through emotional insight, with a natural intensity to express your emotions with grace and purpose. The bonds with your family tend to be deep and meaningful. Your intuitive and imaginative nature, with a quiet desire to live a meaningful life, lead to a harmony and tends to flow gently rather than disruptively. You have a strong inner sense that change is both necessary and possible, and you encourage others to do so. You must also look in the mirror and take some of your own advice. Don, what do you have for Cancer?
Let's see. it's interesting because the energy I have for Cancer is a little different than the other energies I felt so far this period. And I just feel like a recovery. I'm feeling a recovery mode. I'm feeling like this, the healing energy. And it's like Cancer has been through something, and I just feel like there's a whole lot of spent energy, you know.
There's been a transformation in there. So
yeah, I can feel it. It's a very strange energy, and I'm not an empath, but there's times where when I'm doing a reading, I will pick up that energy because it's intended. Because I do an intuitive read, by the way, folks. And when the intuitive read is I hear, and I hear from spirit as they help me to identify and then process what the cards are saying. It's not the cards themselves; it's the intuition that comes through. Now, the card that first came out for Cancer is a Wheel of Fortune card, and it's interesting. This card, when it comes out, and especially in this situation, this is a week of you taking a chance. This is a week of you. Sometimes you're going to go against type. You may even go against type and say, you know what, I would never have done that, but maybe this is the week to do it. This is a week to do something you haven't done, a week to try something you haven't tried, a week to get out there and just see what the world has for you. But also, because it's a Wheel of Fortune card, you create the energy, the inertia, the change to make it happen. So don't just go out and try to find something that changes you, or try to do something that, again, don't look for something else to make that impact on you. Go out there and take the step to initiate something, to then have that initiated action bring back the change to you as well. So again, don't call your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister and say, hey, can you do this for me or whatever? That's not going to work, because that's not you doing the change. You need to do something. Say, okay, what is it that I'm drawn to? What is it that is a great pastime? What will help me to get my mind off of whatever? And then if say it's pottery, say it's tarot card reading, say it's astrology, you know, whatever it might be, say it's bike riding. So get out there and get on the bike, get out and get into a pottery class, do something to, again, take yourself beyond your moment, take yourself beyond your person, and do something that will say, you know what, I haven't done it before, but I want to explore. I want to tap into something new, because there's a lot of energy with this. And don't be surprised if when you spin this Wheel of Fortune, other things will align with you. So if you say you're looking for a relationship, if you spin that Wheel of Fortune and you wind up going to a pottery class, you know, you could wind up having one of these ghost moments where you have, you know, what's his name? You have Demi Moore sitting there and she's doing the pottery and he comes behind her. It's Patrick Swayze, you know. I mean, you could have your own Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore ghost moment, you know. You never know. That's the thing, is if you're getting out, when you're getting yourself out into life, you're meeting people, you're connecting, and through those connections, you could wind up finding a relationship, because I do find this need. I find a feeling, an energy of needing a relationship, or wanting a relationship, not needing it as in I'm going to die without it, but ready for it. It seems like you're in an energy for that. And so that's kind of interesting. And look at this. There's a planning right there, the planning card. That's the Two of Wands. And so again, look at what's out there. Do some planning, put together some ideas. What can help me morph? What can help me move forward? What can help me create this new kind of energy that I'm looking for, that I'm seeking? Because again, you have to be the creator of the change. And here's the King of Swords. You have to change your mindset. You have to change the way in which you think of things and see things. Part of it is, again, it's not coming to me. I've got to go to it. That's a step. You know, part of it is getting out of my comfort zone, because I'm comfortable in my comfort zone. I'm safe in my comfort zone. I'm happy. Not necessarily happy, you can tell me, but I ain't gonna believe it, because the card's saying you're looking for change, and you have to be the change agent, because the king is, again, your energy changing. You must make the change. But when you do, again, you're going to stumble across something that's going to bring you such great relief and joy and happiness. Now, I will bring to your attention the Six of Cups. It is the bottom of the deck, and it is the energy of your environment. And so look at this. This is a nourishing energy. This is a building energy. It's planting seeds. When I talked about doing on a pottery class, think about it. Start making pottery. You may wind up creating a business in pottery because you love doing pottery so much. You may start reading tarot. You may love astrology so much when you start, whatever it is. When you're doing whatever it is that is helping you to find that energy and that newness and purpose, it all of a sudden becomes a planted seed, because that energy is all around you that says, hey, whatever you want to take on right now, will help you grow, will help you, it'll help you and nurture you because your environment is very supportive of that experience. And then look at this, it's a new beginning. Ace of Swords, a new beginning under a new way of thinking. Remember the King of Swords, he brought the change in. He talked about, I'm going to make the change. I'm going to be the change agent. And now you're going to start, you're experiencing a new time, a new period under this new change.
This flows so perfectly with the astrology because that sense of restlessness and needing to do something, asserting yourself, something you're passionate about. And then if I go down to where it's got that strong inner sense of change and having to look in the mirror and do it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm loving it. Cancer, this has been an exciting read for me because, again, to have the energy hit first and then to have the cards fall in line along with the astrology, it's saying that this can be a very pivotal week for you. If you take the opportunity, if you lay down the gauntlet and say, you know what, I'm going to make this a change week, don't be surprised if when the universe tells you, we got your back, we've got your back. And a new energy, a new inertia comes along, and all of a sudden doors open. Doors will open if you put the work in this week. With that said, I think we're done. This is Don and Bonnie. We are Cards and Constellations. Check out our YouTube channel and hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. While you're hitting like, shares, subscribes, and follows, go over to Your Love Goddess, which is Miss Bonnie's page, and also hit the subscribe button there. And if you're on Sonora and Mystic Tarot, please hit mine. If you're on either one, go to the other side as well. Make sure you hit them all. Show the love. When you hit that notification bell, go ahead, Bonnie.
I was just going to say, make sure you go there too. It's a new channel.
Yep. And when you hit the notification bell, when you hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will get notices every time we go live, every time we post something. So you don't have to seek us down, hunt us, track us down. No, we will send you notifications easily. We make your life easy. And additionally, you help us grow our channel. And remember, we're the only ones on the net right now doing this astrology and tarot combination. And that's a pretty cool thing. And I think we're doing a damn good job at it. As I break my arm, patting myself on the back. With that said, we're out of here. Love, light, and blessings from Bonnie, myself, our families, to you and yours. Until next week. Bye-bye.